Hello, welcome to today's daily antidote of song. Very glad to see lots of folks arriving here to sing with us on what is another rainy day over here on the East Coast. So a lot of us over here are needing the singing more than ever. I want to say hello to everybody out there on the live stream, Facebook and YouTube. Thanks for joining us today. We're glad you're here. In case you are new to us, the Daily Antidote of Song is one sing-along song every day at noon Eastern. We come into this space and we all sing together and chat and kind of find a little bit of strength or a little bit of joy or a lot of deep thought to get through the day. So thanks for joining us today. Daily Antidote is brought to us by Carpe Diem Arts. Thank you, Carpe Diem Arts, for keeping us going. We're going to say hi to everybody in the room, and then we're going to get to the singing. So first of all, hello to Dr. Kim Harris coming in from Los Angeles, California. Dr. Kim is our song leader for the day. She oftentimes also hosts with us. She is an amazing, amazing musician, and we're really looking forward to talking to her more. Aaron coming in from New York City. Let's all say hi to the bird. Everybody say hi to the bird. The bird is like making himself known. Hi to Aaron in New York City. Thanks for running our tech for us today. Kevin coming in from Washington, D.C. We're glad you're with us today. And I think that might be Aloysius coming in from Massachusetts. Thanks for being here today. Hi to Marcia coming in from Huntsville, Ontario. We're glad you're here today. Hello to Mabel and the Bears in Massachusetts. Thanks for joining us. The Bears look very chipper today. Dally in Maryland, nice to see you. David and Elsie coming in from Oakland, or at least the Elsie half. Nice to have you with us. Deborah in Kentucky, nice to have you with us today. Thanks for being here. Susan in Cincinnati, Ohio, thanks for the great smile. Cricket in Maryland, hello. Linda in Concord, Mass. Clive and Ruth coming in from Birmingham, UK, on the same screen. Always nice to see you guys together. Kathy in Colorado, thank you for being with us today. Nice smile. Bonnie in Idaho, thank you for joining us. Bob in Albany. Kim in Vancouver, one of our regular song leaders. Thanks for being here today, Kim. She is coming in from Vancouver Island. Luda in Victoria, British Columbia. Benet in Berkeley, California. Kathleen in Albuquerque. Sue in Seattle. Who else is here? Linda on Orcas Island. And let's see, I think I'm on page 2 here. Jamie in Victoria, hello. Fred in Silver Spring, Maryland. Annette in California. That's Carolyn Wolf in Boise, Idaho, reminding me that today is 1,459 consecutive days of amazing singing together. Thank you so much, Carolyn, for the reminder cue card. Dorothy, thanks for being with us today. Not sure if you're new to us. I'm glad you're here. Hello to Hoda in British Columbia. Nice to see you. Anne in Nashville. Storm in Massachusetts. Lola coming in from British Columbia. Did I say Anne in Silver Spring? And we're going to grab the folks here who are off video. It's Becky in Vancouver, Hindi in Toronto, Gary in Mass, Lori in Michigan, Caroline in DC, Bronwyn in Victoria, Sandy in North Carolina, Loriana Kachina and Courtney in Vermont, Penny in Victoria. Nice to have you here today, Penny. Glad you're back. Nancy in Washington State, Lynn in Connecticut, and Elizabeth in California. Everybody deep breath with me, please. So glad that we are all here together in this space. And I'm going to turn it over to Dr. Kim Harris, who has 2 amazing songs for us today. Kim, it's all you.
Okay. And good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. And maybe good middle of the night, depending on where you are. Very glad to see everybody. And yes, I do have 2 songs. And one of them is that great civil rights song, Keep Your Eyes on the Prize. All right, so got to get a little bit of rhythm going on this morning. All right. Paul and Silas were bound in jail, had no money for to go their bail. Keep your eyes on the prize, hold on. Paul and Silas thought they was lost. The dungeon shook and the chains came off. Keep your eyes on the prize, hold on. Hold on, hold on. Keep your eyes on the prize, hold on. Oh, do that again. Hold on, hold on. Keep your eyes on the prize, hold on. Freedom's a name is mighty sweet, and soon we are gonna meet. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on. I got my hand on the gospel plow. I won't take nothing for my journey now. Keep your eyes on the prize and hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on, sing it again. Hold on, hold on. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on. Now in this verse, it says, only chain that a man can stand. I'll say only chains that we can stand, all right? The only chains that we can stand is that chain of hand in hand. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on. The only thing that we did wrong, staying in the wilderness too long. Keep your eyes on the prize and hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on. Sing it again. Hold on. Hold on. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on. You know, the only thing that we did right was on that day we took up the fight. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Keep your eyes on the prize and hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I see ya. Keep your eyes on the prize and hold on. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on. Oh, sing that again. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on. One more time. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on. All right.
Woo! Everybody, please give it up for Kim Harris. That was really great, Kim. Thank you so much. Lots of
that gets the day going. Woo, woo, woo.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's a great, powerful song. Do you want to say anything more about it before?
Yeah, a little bit. Because, and I think that I also sent this to you, Aaron, and you can put it in the chat. There's, people think about these songs as, they're all, like all of them are, just public domain. Nobody had anything to, nobody like wrote them in a way that can be attributed. But this one does have copyright from Alice Wine. Now, it is based on a traditional song, and if you look in some of the civil rights songbooks, like "Sing to Freedom," which is favorite of mine, and then also this song is in the Rise Up Singing book, which of course that's like the hymnal of singing together. I love that book, and so you'll see some things, and I was working with Reg and the people at the Living Legacy Project. We were putting together a songbook that people could take on pilgrimage. When we get on the bus and go to Montgomery and Birmingham and all those places like that, and Selma. And so this was one of the songs. So in looking up some things, this is what Alice Wine says about it. She was saying to Guy Carawan, she said, "Young man, we have another way of singing that song." She was talking about the traditional song, "Keep Your Hands on the Plow." She says, "We have another way of singing that song. We sing, 'Keep Your Eyes on the Prize.'" And Alice Wine introduced Guy Carawan, of blessed memory, yes, to that alternative response line, keep your hands on the plow, which is keep your eyes on the prize. Now, they were on St. John's Island in South Carolina. And Guy Carawan, as I'm sure many of you know, was the music director for the Highlander Folk School. And then it was located in Mount Eagle, Tennessee. And at the Highlander School, they would get people together working for labor organizations. They would get people together working for voting rights, working for civil rights. And that was a great meeting place. And of course, there were some folks that didn't want them to be meeting. And I think even Rosa Parks was at the Highlander School, and Martin Luther King. So, of course, in Mount Eagle, Tennessee, the wintertime could be a little rough. So Guy Carawan would spend his winters on John's Island, and he would be teaching in a clandestine voter education school. And he would bring his guitar along to encourage the students. And Alice Wine's a native on John's Island and learned how to read as an adult in that voter education school. Because you had to know how to read, because the discriminatory laws said that you had to pass a literacy test to be able to vote. And that was always required, especially of the Black people trying to vote. So they had this song going on to encourage each other. And then Guy Carawan carried "Keep Your Eyes on the Prize" to a founding gathering of the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee. Yes, in April of 1960 was that founding gathering. And that was SNCC's founding was at Shaw University. And from there, the student activists spread the song extensively in movement locations, and they sang it on freedom rides. They sang it when they were in Parchment Prison after they'd been arrested for being on freedom rides and working for voter registration. And they also sang it during the Albany, Georgia movement, as well as in mass meetings and in jails. And there were several years of confusion about the song's origin, but finally, Alice Wine received the proper credit and copyright for the lyrics that she introduced to that song. So we're glad about that. There is a link that Aaron is going to put in the chat. It may already be there. And with that link, you can see Mavis Staples singing that song, so that's fantastic if you want to check that out. Yep.
Thank you so much, Kim. That was really gorgeous. Lots of great information there, gang. So you can always tell when we have a teacher in the room. Kim, you're such a natural at it, and it's such a great way to experience the music, to be able to hear all of the things that for you and or for our culture are built around anything that we sing in here. So I'm so glad you did all that. What else? What do you want to talk about? Because we're going to sing a different song this time. Do you want to talk about that, or do you have anything else you want to share before we?
Well, I'm going to share that I am lucky enough that I'm going to be in San Antonio, Texas on Monday, the day of the eclipse. And it's not because I said, let me go, because I'm an eclipse chaser or anything, but I'm going to be all weekend long at the University of the Incarnate Word in San Antonio. On Saturday, I'll be there doing a workshop about the mission of using music. And so, and actually, if you go on their website, if you want to come to that, you can come. That is open celebration. Monday actually is the big celebration for the school, because on Monday, because of the moon and Easter and various things in the Catholic calendar. The Feast of the Annunciation, that's, in the narrative where the angel comes to Mary and says, will you accept being the mother of Jesus? And she says, yes. Well, that feast got transferred over to Monday the 8th. And so that's the big celebration for the school. And when they said, yeah, we want you to come for that weekend and for Monday the 8th, I said, now, y'all know that eclipse totality is passing over you that day. So, of course, so I think there's mass from, 12 to 1, and then we're going to run outside and put on our eclipse glasses and, and watch the eclipse. I believe it's 1:39 when it'll be passing over there. I hear that one of the great places to watch it is Kerrville, Texas, which, I've been there for like the Kerrville Folk Festival and things like that. And they told everybody in Kerrville, Texas, and in Kerrville, and they've been telling people at like Niagara Falls and all these different places, like, get your groceries early and then stay inside and stay off the roads because so many people are going to be coming out to see it. Now, I saw somebody ask about the tenure situation. I will know. Probably it'll take like a month or two. They stretch it out a long time, but I think why they do it here, and you all know I'm a professor at Loyola Marymount University here in LA. But, if someone has been denied tenure, they give them a chance to make an appeal before they put the final list out. And I think that's actually real nice because when they put the final list out, it's everybody that has gotten it. So in my case, no news is good news. But I will let you know when it's official. It's going to be like a big old celebration. So I'll let you know.
So when you get tenure, we're going to make you the president of the University of Daily Antidote, and we're going to have a little celebration in here. So,
thank you. So,
such joy spending time with you. So I do want to shout out where I'm going to be on the eclipse day because it's actually pertinent, which is that I'm going to be with Rick Polari at his house. And we're going to be having a little Daily Antidote eclipse gathering. And we may or may not come up with crafty songs that are like eclipse songs, sort of. And there are even a few folks in the Burlington area who are going to be joining us at Rick's house. So I hope you all can join in that day. It's going to be a really big day.
And the next day, fantastic.
Yeah, I think it's kind of a cool way. So April 6th is our birthday, and we're going to have a big virtual gathering. And then April 8th will be at Rick's. And April 9th will be at the Amazons for another big gathering of folks. So there's a lot of fun stuff coming up. And not the least of which is that we're going to be starting our 5th year of singing together. Everybody go like this. Yeah, okay. Thank you. I'm going to take that picture. All right. Kim Harris, you want to sing us another one?
I sure do. So, yes. Oh, and please say hi to Rick and hi to the Amazons from me because I love them all. Thank you. So the other song that I want to sing today is the Song of Peace that is to that melody of Finlandia. And I'm going to dedicate it to two groups of people. One is that on the 7th, it is actually the 20th anniversary of the genocide in Rwanda on the 7th of April. And I've been reading a book with my students on liberating theologies and a book about theology that comes after the genocide in Rwanda. And the other people I'm going to dedicate it to are the people and the families of the people who were killed from World Central Kitchen and those aid workers who were killed. So, Song of Peace. This is my song, O gods of all the nations, a song of peace for lands so far and mine. This is my home, a country where my heart is. Here are my hopes, my dreams, my holy shrine. But other hearts in other lands are beating with hopes and dreams as true and high as mine. My country's skies are bluer than the ocean, and sunlight shines on clover leaf and pine. But other lands have sunlight too, and clover, and skies are everywhere as blue as mine. Oh, hear my prayer, O gods of all the nations, a song of peace for their lands and for mine. Oh, hear my prayer, O gods of all the nations, a song of peace for their lands and for mine. Oh, hear my prayer, O gods of all the nations, a song of peace for their lands and for mine.
Thank you so much. Dr. Kim Harris, everybody, please. So, Kim, I love that song so much. And Joe Jenks is the first one who brought that song into this room. And I don't even remember anymore at what point in the, last 4 years it was that he brought it. But what I know is it shook us all to pieces. There was just so much going on then, as also now. There's so much grief and hurt right now in the world. And that song just feels like it captures everything, really, right? Like that notion that we are here and someone else is somewhere else holding the same dreams or the same hopes in their heart, I think is very poignant right now.
Yes, and if you're looking for the lyrics, it is in the Rise Up Singing book, in that first one. It's in there, and of course you can find those lyrics online, and even in some hymnals and things. And yes. Hmm.
Thank you, Kim. So I'm going to also shout out, in addition to the 7 World Central Kitchen workers that were killed, I'm going to also shout out all of the other humanitarian aid workers who have been killed in their own country or in other countries trying to do similar work, which is trying to support the people whose lives are being torn asunder for whatever reason. And our heart goes out to all of their families as well. The World Central Kitchen thing was a reminder of how incredible it is that there are human beings who put themselves into such incredible lines of danger in order to be able to help others. And
yes, and we have to also remember the journalists, because this has been a tough time for journalists in many places around the world. So yes. Mm-hmm.
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
yep. It's a hard time right now. And I sort of feel like we should really just come in here and sing the Finlandia song every day. Just repeat it over and over again for like the next month. And maybe the karma of that will make the world change a little bit. Can we all please, instead of giving Kim a whole big bunch of applause, can we all please give her a huge, big, warm hug? Because Kim, you
Oh,
just entered into my soul with that song, and I'm really glad you chose it for today. Okay, now we can give her a big round of applause. Thank you, Kim.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. And I'm going to head out to another meeting. Everything is all at the same time, but I'm so glad I got to be here today. So, bye,
Thank you.
everybody, and peace and love and harmony to you all.
Thank you so much. Thanks, Dr. Kim, for being here with us today. Dr. Kim Harris, one of our favorite song leaders, one of our favorite hosts, and now the president of the University of Daily Antidote, or almost. Thank you very much also for Aaron running the tech today, coming in from New York City. Really appreciate it. Thanks to everybody out there on the live stream who joined us today. It's always hard to talk after we have a song like that where you just want to sit in it for a really long time. But I'm going to go say goodbyes. And if you need to sit in it some more, it's out there on the live stream and you can visit it again as often as you need. Okay, deep breath all together. I'm also going to shout out the folks, I guess, Ohio or Kentucky. I actually did not read the news this morning, so I don't know, but I saw in the chat that there was some storm devastation and there's a lot of folks who need a lot of love right now. So we're sending that out to everybody who needs it today. All right, we're going to say goodbye to Aaron again in New York City. Thanks so much, Aaron, for being here. Susan in Ohio, thank you so much. Becky in Vancouver, Cricket in Maryland. Okay, we got 4 curly tops on a screen all together. That's beautiful. Thanks so much for being here, gang. We love you so much. Clive and Ruth, thank you for being here. Great to have you with us today. Bonnie in Boise. Bob in Albany. Hoda in British Columbia. Luda also in British Columbia. And Kathleen in Albuquerque. Let's all take Luda's cue actually here. That's what we need also in this Zoom and in the world. Lola in British Columbia, Sue Miller in Seattle, Linda on Orcas Island, Jamie in Victoria, Annette in California, Sandy in Maryland with a different form of heart, Ann in Nashville, Carolyn in Boise, Idaho, Bob, Mabel, and the Bears, Deborah in Kentucky making more hearts, David and Elsie in Oakland making more hearts. Okay, I get it. Like if you do that, your computer does it for you, huh? Okay, my computer isn't as cool as yours, apparently. Kathy in Colorado, very nice. Thank you so much for being here. Storm in Massachusetts, thank you. Storm Benet in Berkeley, thanks for being here today. Dan in Vienna, Virginia. Deli in Maryland. Fred in Maryland. Ann in Maryland. Linda in Massachusetts, thank you so much for being here. Nice heart. Aloysius in Mass. Nancy in the Irish Cow in Washington. Kevin in the Flute in DC. Kim in Vancouver, Marcia in Huntsville, Ontario, Gary in Mass, Lori in Michigan, Caroline in DC, Sandy in North Carolina, Loriana, Kachina, and Courtney in Vermont, Penny in Victoria with a camera on and a heart. Thanks for being here. Nice to see your face, Penny. Lynn in Connecticut, Elizabeth in California, Jane in Texas, and Mommy in New Jersey. Thanks so much, gang, for being here. Can't wait to see you all tomorrow.